Hello, welcome to Knit Cheek. My name is Natalie and I am the cheek behind Knit Cheek, and today I am filming a vloggy type of video because I'm about to go to Greece and I procrastinated and I was working on other projects dreamily, not thinking about that I specifically bought this beautiful blue yarn for a top for Greece, and I think I leave in like either 11 or 10 days. I leave in 11 days. So I am currently knitting the camisole number 4 and the pure silk from Knitting for Olive, but I need to put that on hold. I need to put my book club cardigan on hold, and I need to focus on finishing this top for Greece because that is why I bought the yarn, and I need to focus on casting on some projects for Greece. So I thought I would do like a vlog of the week of me kind of getting my knits ready for a trip. I have a couple ideas for knits that I will take, and then I would love to get this top done. So here's to hoping that I do. This is my office / knit room. It's really dark in here because we thought it would be really cool to paint it like the darkest blue possible when we bought this place, which was a vibe for a while. Like, it's a really nice, dark, cozy office. But I then changed my mind about making the guest room my knitting space because we couldn't get a chair in there with my sewing machine and a twin guest bed. So this is now my knitting space, and this is not the vibe for the knitting space. A lot of mistakes. I also hate the light fixture in here. And the chairs came from an Airbnb that we had that didn't work out, that were pricey, so I kept them. They're cool. I like them, but they're not the cozy vibe that I'm going for. I want a big, cozy chair. So that was a tangent of things that I'm planning on doing, and I want to make a series about this room, mostly just to motivate me to do it. I need to paint in here. I want to bring my stash into storage in the glass cabinet here where I can see it, and kind of do more with the shelves that I have behind me to make them more knit friendly. So this is the office. This is where I edit my videos as well. Okay, I am going to swatch for the mini mock neck tank because I have enough yarn and I think I can get gauge and I have the needle size. I'm going to swatch for the mini mock neck tank by Jessie Mae because I have enough yardage. I think I can get gauge for this. The only thing I'm unsure about is the mini mock neck, but I have seen in patterns that people have modified that, so hopefully I can do that as well. I just don't know if you do it before. Like, if you pick it up, I would have no issue doing that, but do you? Oh yeah, so it looks like you pick up after. I think I can figure that out. It sounds like I need to knit the size medium. I am going to gauge in more orange because I have more orange and it's something I already own. So, and I don't want to use any of that. I don't want to use any of the blue yarn because I have pretty close to the yardage that I need. I did not swatch. I'm sorry. I started the swatch. It wasn't going well. And then I realized that I had already knit the Tip Top Tank Fine, so I pulled that out and I measured my gauge, and it's the same gauge as the mini mock neck tank. So I'm just going to cast it on. Not the most responsible thing in the world, but my gauge was just, I was really struggling to get through it, and it was off, and I don't know, but I'm just going to cast it on irresponsibly. I only have 11 days, so I'm going to do it. Okay, I've cast it on, and I have just some shoulder shaping going on here, and now I am working on the back.
It's Tuesday morning, and I think officially I have 10 days left to finish this project, and I've got like half an inch. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of rows in before I have to go to work. Well, I just got to work. Well, I didn't just get to work. I got here probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and I am already really tired. I really haven't gotten a chance to drink the coffee that I brought from home. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my first break, have a little coffee, and knit a couple of rows. This is at the point where it needs to be drunk right meow, or it's gonna get too cold. So I have 10 days left to finish this mini mock tank. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm feeling optimistic or not. I feel like I'm not sure. I want to be optimistic that I can finish it. It seems like it's going by pretty quickly. This is the back. Some short row shaping or shaping of the shoulders. I don't know. I still have a lot of planning for my Greece trip to do, and I have to clean this cabin this week and at the beginning of next week because we have people staying this weekend. I think that's really all that is going on. I had originally wanted to film like pre-film videos for when I was gone. I did that when I went to Illinois, but I don't think I have the energy to do that. Because when I went to Illinois to visit my family, I didn't have to do a lot of prepping or planning for that trip because it was, I was still in the same country. I've been there a million times, so I know that I have, a car at my grandma's house. I have everything that I need there. Whereas I'm traveling internationally, there's just more prepping and planning that goes into it. And it's like a beach vacation, so I need to like get a few things and just get things in order. And with everything, that and the cabin, and I just feel like my energy levels are not at the right place to do that, like to pre-batch and put like schedule posted videos while I'm gone. Probably going to take a couple of weeks off. I'll post this weekend and next weekend. Yeah, I'll post this weekend and next weekend, and then I'll definitely take 2 weekends off. I just don't want to force, like, so I have a notes app on my phone where I keep video ideas, and there's definitely some that I could do like a pre-batch type of thing where I can film them before I go. But I don't want to force it and just not give it my all, you know, like this type of video that I'm doing right now, this like vloggy type of video is like lower stakes, you know, like I don't have to set anything up. Like I just threw my phone on my tripod, like my little mini to-go tripod that I don't know where this came from because I've had this before I started YouTubing. I have no idea. And I don't have to worry about like setting up my viewfinder through my computer or getting my microphone out. This is pretty low stakes. And I don't have to I don't script my videos, but I'll take notes and outline them. Otherwise it'll be pure chaos. So I don't have to do this with this. So this is totally what I need this week. If I can finish this top, it's also keeping me motivated to work and finish on this top. I've officially put my 2 other projects, Camisole number 4 and my book club cardigan, on hold until I make at least enough progress on this where I know I'll get it done. I finished the body and the hem, the ribbing of the book club cardigan, so I would like to bind off and block it and make sure I like it. And then I would love to do a sleeve before I go, but I'm not even going to think about that because I really want to get this top done. And I need to cast on some projects for my trip. I signed up for the Cuff Club with Summer Lee Knits. I hope that's right. She's going to release like a color work sock every month. It's just like the cuff that's going to be color work. And I thought that would be a really good introduction to color work and a good way to build my sock wardrobe because I only have 1 pair of socks that I've knit. And I love the process. So I'd like to get that started for my trip. And I would like to get 1 sock done with the color work. That way, at least I have 1 that I could knit on the plane that's just pure stockinette, easy. I already know how to do that. But the yarn, when is the yarn coming? The yarn is supposed to be here Wednesday. It's Tuesday, so it should be here tomorrow, and then I can cast it on. I'm thinking about getting a second pair of 9-inch circular needles so that I could work on both socks at the same time, depending on, because I don't want to be like stuck in the color work or stuck at a heel or stuck at a toe, like when I need to do like some plain knitting. Because if you're new here, I have really bad plain anxiety, and knitting socks on the plane and listening to an audiobook at the same time really helped me to my trip to Italy and Illinois. So that's the goal. I've been rambling. Oh, and I may have 1 idea for another project, but that other project I don't have yarn for, and I'm not 100% sure about. So it's a baby sweater, which I'd like to knit, but I need to find yarn. And I'm running out of time, 10 days. This is definitely my priority. Once this is done, I can panic and try to figure everything out. That being said, I'm going to get back to work because otherwise I'm just going to fall asleep in this corner because it's really comfy. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday morning, and yesterday I think I stopped filming after I took a little break to work on my mini mock neck tank, and I think I left my mom's cabin at like 3:30 and came home, and I was just dead. So I spent the rest of the evening knitting my back piece. I don't know why I'm showing you the back, but there it is. Let me try to cover my face. So I now have 9 days left to finish this mini mock neck tank, and I don't know how I feel. I feel like, yes, it can happen. I have to go back to my mom's cabin today. I have a couple of errands to run for the cabin, and then I really need to get cat food because they're out of cat food, and I gave them dog food this morning because they have to have wet food in the morning. I was like, well, just eat your dry food, and they were like, no. Where was I going? So yeah, and then I need to do a little bit of grease planning today. I need to book a couple of like get your guide guides, and I really need to find a hotel in Athens near the airport like the night before we leave because we have a really early flight to get back here. So I have a couple of things I need to do today, and then I need to head up to the cabin. But I just made myself breakfast and some coffee. So I'm going to sit here and watch a podcast, a knitting podcast, and then I'm going to just do a couple of rows before I have to go. I don't know why I'm so tired this week, but I am. I went to the cabin, I finished cleaning the cabin, and I did knit a little bit more of my shirt. I picked up the collar for, or the, one of the shoulders, the left shoulders. I just got home, like, I don't know, 45 minutes ago. I made myself something to eat, and I got a package in the mail. So this is Knit Picks yarn that I purchased since I joined Summer Lee's color work cuff club yarn. Wow. Okay, so I picked, why did I get 2 of these? I don't think I meant to order 2 of these. Okay, I picked 4 autumny colors for fall socks, and then I bought the, like, they had like a pre-selected set of colors, and this one is the green selection. I don't think I can hold this in one thing, but I can try. From dark to light, so it's aesthetically pleasing here. So these will be my options for the cuff club. I don't know why, I think I accidentally ordered 2 of the same color, which is okay. So I was looking it up, and I guess 50 grams is enough for a short sock, but although this is not a background color in my... Well, I think I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to work on the right front. I guess I can show you that real quick. At the cabin today, I took a little break from cleaning, and I picked up the front left shoulder here. So now I need to do the other side. I would love to get this done tonight and then join the fronts. And then hopefully tomorrow I can get in the round and go from there. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, which means I have 8 days left before I go to Greece. I checked in last night to show you my progress. I have picked up the front shoulders, and I'm now knitting the front. I don't know how many rows I have to go because it's like a bunch of repeats, but I'm gonna get through this. Goal is to at least join them today, but I think I could probably get sooner. I don't have much going on today. I gotta plan some of the Greece outings that we'll be doing. But other than that, I'm free to knit all day, which is pretty cool. Will I? I don't know, no, because I usually get distracted with like house chores, and I really need to vacuum. My dog has been shedding like crazy. So that's where I'm at. I am enjoying this mini mock neck. I do like it. It's a good knit, well written instructions. I got my yarn for my socks. I think I'm gonna do this color combo. I'm honestly already tempted to order more of this yarn. This is the Stroll Superwash Merino Nylon blend from Knit Picks, which I don't love superwash anymore. I'm kind of over it, but I think for socks it's nice because then, you know, I'm planning on hand washing my socks, hand wash the ones that I already knit, but I just feel like there's always potential for an accident when it comes to socks because they get stuck in things and, you know, I don't know, someone might throw them in the washing machine, so I think it's a good idea to do superwash for socks. So this was my color combo I was thinking about doing for August, which this is very fall, but in my mind, I don't know, I'm ready to knit some fall colored socks. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should try to use my greens. All the colors I got are just so fall, you know. I think I was just starting to say that I'm already tempted to order more colors because the colors are fun and I wish I would have gotten less fall-y, but I mean, it's going to be fall. So I might as well just, I mean, the only one that isn't fall-y is this one, which I don't know. This one came in the green pack. I probably wouldn't have picked this one because it's like neon. Key Lime Heather. It's very neon. So I don't know what I would do with this one. The only one that it kind of matches is this, which I could do, but I think I would get more wear out of these even in the summer. So I'll probably just stick with these and then, where was I going with that train of thought? I'll probably cast these on at least before I leave. I need to go get another pair of circular knitting needles because in this pattern, they do tell you to size up for the color work. And yeah, so this is for the Summerly Cuff Club. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple rows, or I'm gonna try to finish the front, and I will check in with you guys later. I'm here to do a little try on. This is my mini mock neck tank. It looks really cute right here, and the back is looking really good. I'm wearing like a nude sports bra, but this is where I'm at. It's a little bit bigger than I think it was supposed to be. I've got probably, I don't know, an inch or two of positive ease here. I don't know if I pulled it tight. Probably 2 inches of positive ease. I probably should have knit the small instead of the medium, but it could be because my yarn isn't a fingering yarn. It's probably more of a sport weight yarn. I could undo it and just cast on less underarm holes, or I could just be okay with kind of a looser fitting top here. This is nice. So it looks nice with not this bra, probably, but a bra. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should go back and make it smaller or just let it be looser. I think I should probably make it smaller, which is unfortunate. So if I'm going to redo it, I think I would also do the ribbing tighter. It just looks really loose and messy, and I don't know what I did to do that, but that's what I'm dealing with here. I struggle with it backwards, cast on underneath the armpits, so it's a little warm. I'm gonna go to the gym and then think about if I want to have a loose one, or I should look at my gauge and see if it shrunk or if it got bigger. I'll check in with you later tonight, maybe. Who knows? Okay, I made the decision. I'm gonna rip back 7-ish rows, this whole little bit that I knit here after I joined, and I'm going to redo the underarms. All right, I'm here with another fit check. I did a frog this last night, and all the way to where I connected the front to back, and picked up or cast on stitches for the size extra small instead of the medium because my underarms they were so big before. So this is a lot better. I still have a little bit of stretch there. and a little bit of positive each, which is fine with me. Where was I going with that? I don't know. So this is better. I did a good amount this morning. I don't know, like probably like an inch. So I will check in again later. I just got done filming my YouTube video. This is my setup from the other side, if you're wondering. This is the chair I sit in, and that's the tripod, and that's the big windows, and this is the front door. And here is little Peaches. Yeah, my battery's at 1%. So that was lucky that it didn't die while I was filming. I'm gonna charge my phone, I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I'm gonna edit that video. So hopefully it can go up tomorrow, but that video was like 56 minutes. So that means it's gonna take me a long time to edit it, which I have less things to put in the video. Like usually I have pattern pictures and stuff. This one I should just have to edit it down, like the lulls and the ums and the breaks in the conversation. So that shouldn't be so bad. Hopefully I can get it done and get it up tonight. If not, I'll just post it Sunday. You know, I'm not trying to be stressing myself out here. So check in with you later. It is Sunday morning, and I have 6 days until I leave for Greece. I have 6 days until Greece. I just did a try on, and it's fitting good. I don't know about blocking because I think my swatch did grow a little bit, but it's cotton, so I can also put it in the dryer. But we're too far into it now. I didn't film yesterday. I did knit a little bit yesterday, but I woke up and this middle finger right here was bothering me. Not from knitting. I don't know why it was hurting. Like the tendon was hurting. So I just kind of took it easy yesterday. I did knit, but just not a ton. I think I'm gonna knit 2.5 to 3 more inches and then try it on again and see if I need to add more or just do the hem. And I have 1 more ball of yarn, so I should be good. I also picked up a new project bag yesterday from the local yarn store. Had a Labor Day sale for 20% off of everything, mostly everything. So I bought a new bag and some needles. It is still Sunday, and I just got back from Buku Yarns in Laverne. I drove the 40 minutes from where I live to Laverne to this yarn store that I've never been to because my yarn store did not have the knitting needles that I needed for my trip, which are underneath the tripod. So let me just, I needed size 2, try not to blind you, 9-inch circular needles for the color work of my Cuff Club socks that I am planning to cast on and have as my like vacation knit while I'm in Greece. So I decided to go take that as an excuse to visit this yarn store I've really been wanting to check out, and I did that. And I also picked up some yarn. So I bought some coastal cotton in this really pretty moss color, and I'm gonna make some produce bags with this, or maybe just one. I actually don't know how much of it I needed, but I figured I'd pick up one and see, because I can always go back. I really need any excuse to go back to the store because they had so many new to me yarns, and the shop owner was really sweet, and they had a bunch of ladies knitting there, and it was just a really great experience. So I definitely want to go back. But this is the cotton yarn that I picked for a produce knitting bag, or knitting bag, a produce crochet bag. I've been going to the farmer's market every Saturday and picking up tomatoes and all sorts of fruit and stuff, and they keep giving me plastic bags, and I am accumulating plastic bags, and I don't know what to do with them. So I was like, oh, I need to get some produce bags. And instead of buying them, I was like, I'll just crochet some. And I crocheted one of these produce bags last year for Christmas for someone, and I really enjoyed the process and the outcome of the product. So I figured I would just make some, and it was quick. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with this. I also bought some fingering weight superwash yarn for a petite knit melange baby sweater. And this is Cascade Yarns Heritage, which is a yarn I've never used or never seen. I think it's a pretty popular yarn though. I was looking for superwash, budget friendly, and fingering weight, and I was having a really hard time finding that. And this is perfect. So I will be knitting the smallest size of a baby sweater of the Melange Petite Knit sweater, and I thought this was perfect because it's gender neutral. So if my friend who I'm making this for is baby, you know, she has more babies, then she can reuse that sweater. Because as Mr. Cheek pointed out to me, you know, if I knit a baby sweater, they're only going to be able to wear it for one season. And I was like, yeah, I understand that, but that's okay, because it just, I don't know, it's just something nice to do for a baby, I guess. Gotta keep that baby warm. And it won't take too long to knit a baby sweater. I've never knit a baby sweater, but I'm assuming if this is all the yarn that I need to make said baby sweater, that it's gonna not take very long. So I wanna cast that on as well as another vacation project. The only thing is I don't know, because I've never made a baby sweater, and it is like in the round sweater. So it's not a cardigan. I don't know what size knitting needles I need. I'll need to figure that out and see how portable this project will be, or maybe I can start it and get to a certain point where I can, because I have smaller circular needles for like beanies. I'm assuming that's what I'm going to be using, but who knows? This is new to me. I'm going to get some more work done on my mini mock neck tank top and do a couple chores around the house. I really need to vacuum my house and catch up on dishes, and then maybe cast on the sweater or the socks. Probably the socks, but we'll see. Okay, I will catch up with you later. Good morning, it is Sunday, and I have 5 days until I leave for Greece, so I'm not freaking out. Last night I cast on my first sock for the Cuff Club. Just got a little cuff. I'm working the couple of first rows of stockinette, and then I can start the color work. My top, I just woke up, so I'm a little sleepy. My top is coming along. 5 days left. I need to finish the body today and get to the hem. That needs to be the goal. And then I should actually be pretty close to being ready to start the hem. Probably 1 more inch, and then I can start the hem. So no big deal. I also don't know what I want to do for the hem though, because I feel like this yarn looks a little sloppy for hems. So I can either do a twisted rib, a 2x1, like go way down in needle size, which I guess this is okay. This is the ribbing that I did with the same needle size. Doesn't look bad. So we'll see, but I'll catch up with you guys later. Enjoy my cat's butt. So my try on for today, I think I'm ready to start the hem. I think I'm not even to the size extra small length that she wanted you to knit for the body before you start the hem, but I'm pretty short torsoed, waisted, short waisted. I don't know. I also feel like I have short legs, so I don't. Where does my height come from? I mean, I'm only 5'5", but if I'm short torsoed and I have short legs, am I just not like? Where's the proportions? Anyways, so I cast on the size medium and ended up doing the size extra small for underneath here because it was too big. So I think I probably should have just knit the small, but I didn't. It's a little right here, like I'm hoping blocking will make it lay flat, but if I don't actually lay it flat when I put it on, it wants to like curl underwards. But I feel like it doesn't like gape or anything. I actually think the fit is pretty perfect. I didn't mind if it would have come out oversized because I'm not sure about the fitted look, but I actually do like the fitted look. But because it's fitted, I think I need to start the hemming because I've only got this much room left before. These are a pair of pants that I'll wear them with, but I have a couple other pair of pants and they all hit me around the same place. There's one pair that's a little bit shorter, a little bit lower. But I mean, if it's fitted, I've got to end it. Otherwise, it doesn't really go over your pants there. I don't know, maybe, but this is it laid flat, so I've got that much. So I think if I do 1.5 inches of ribbing, I'm going to be spot on to where you won't see any skin unless I'm moving around, which is fine. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. I hope blocking doesn't hurt me. It's cotton, so I don't know. Hi, it is Tuesday night and I have a little update. I have bound off. So I have completed the body. Yesterday was Labor Day and we went up to our cabin with our families and I got a ton of knitting in. I did some work on my colorwork socks too. But I did bind off on the hem. I did a twisted rib for the hem and then a tubular bind off. I'm going to try to show you that, but it's pretty It's pretty dim in here. So it's Tuesday, so I leave, it's Tuesday night too. So I mean Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I leave Saturday. So 3 days. I did try to pick up the stitches for the neckline tonight, and I tried like 3 times and it wasn't working, and I was like, I need to do this tomorrow because I'm tired. So I'll work on the collar tomorrow. Let me show you my socks. Good night. Well, hello. I have a finished mini mock neck tank. I'm lying, it's not finished. I still need to weave in the ends and I need to block it, but I thought I would try it on before blocking. And this is it. It's looking pretty good. Do say so myself. I think I cast on too many stitches back here. And then like, I don't know, because I feel like in some areas it looks like not enough, but I don't know. I did as instructed, but I'm not the best because I was like 7 stitches too much on the collar that I picked up, and so I like, where I had picked a couple up, I knit 2 together. And I still ended up, I think, with 4 extra. But that looks like more than 4 extra back there. I don't know. I don't know if that'll block out. I don't know if I am behooved to redo that at this time. I don't know. Probably not, because I leave for Greece. I didn't even tell you, it's Thursday. It's Thursday evening, so I leave to Greece in 2 days. So I'm gonna block this bad boy. I did kind of go back and forth between if I should add more length or not, but I don't know. I'm gonna block it, and I'll probably just take it as is to Greece. It's very cropped, but I think it's cute. So I'm gonna go block it.
Hello and welcome to the end of my video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I have a completed mini mock neck tank on. It is Friday and I leave for Greece tomorrow, so I finished this morning. So I did finish in the nick of time. What did I do last night? Last night I finished it. I bound off and I blocked it, and then I threw it in the dryer. So this morning I weaved in the ends and tried it on for the final fit, and it definitely did grow a little bit with blocking, which I knew with this yarn from my gauge swatch. And originally when I knit this, I was afraid of knitting something with negative ease just because I've never done that before, so I chose not to knit it with negative ease. But trying it on before blocking it, I realized that that was a weird fear, and it was fine. I think I was just afraid. Everything about this top was kind of out of my comfort zone for something that I would normally wear. I don't know why, like the confidence for me to wear something that is like very, I don't know, it's not like my arms, but like you can see my arms when I wear a regular tank top. But something about this cut I didn't think that I could pull off. And I definitely do like this. So, and I like the way that it fit when it was more fitted. Not that I don't like it now, but I think that if I were to knit it again, I would be a little bit braver and want something more fitted. I did cast on for a size medium. I didn't gauge, but I was really struggling with my gauge on this one, and I had knit another top with the same yarn in a different color, and I knew that I had gotten gauge with that, and I knew that it grew, and I knew a lot of things about this yarn that I decided not to remember when I did this. Like that weaving in ends with this cotton yarn is super unforgiving. Like even if you try to do an invisible weave in, like you can see it. So, and I did. I had to weave in an end right in the front here, which I don't know like how I forgot that and why I didn't just wait until the end of the row, but I couldn't be bothered. I just had to put Peaches away because she was rubbing all over the tripod. And what was I saying? So the weaving in the ends is super unforgiving, and you can definitely notice it in the front. But there's really nothing I can do about that now. So I did do a little steam, and that helped. And then hopefully washing it again, like doing a full block after I wove in those ends will help. But it's not, I mean, it's not anything that's going to stop me from wearing this. Like, yeah, it looks homemade, but that's fine. I also feel like it's a little big here in this area. Like I have more room than I need. And you really can't tell unless I'm like moving around and like weird. I don't know. But if I were to knit this again, I think I would size down to a small. If I were to knit this again in this exact yarn, which I really like this yarn, I don't think it's the right weight for this. I think it's a little bit more of a sport weight, but I do really like the outcome, so I think I would knit it again if there's another color that I would like to knit it with. But I'm also open to knitting this top again in another yarn, which I am definitely wanting to knit another one of these tops. I really like it, and I really like the way that it came out. After blocking, the back color did kind of flatten itself out. Like it doesn't stick out that bad, so I'm not going to fix that. I did talk about maybe adding more length to this, and I do have more yarn if I wanted to, but I feel like it's a great length to where it hits me with a lot of my like comfortable pants. That's what we're gonna call them. Like these pants are like a comfortable, kind of like a nice sweatpants, which is kind of my go-to thing. And when I start making my own pants, I plan on making very similar pants because I'm 35 and I'm done with uncomfortable pants. What else do I have to say about this? I loved making this. I would make it again. I would suggest that you make it. I am going to be braver. I'm going to make a more fitted size next time. It doesn't have positive or negative ease. It kind of just fits perfectly. Maybe like, I don't know, like a half an inch of positive ease. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I guess I could measure it. I probably should measure it for my Ravelry because I have a goal of being more like efficient with my note taking. So I will do that. Keep my word to that. So I ended up using, so the finished object I used 2 and a little bit of my last skein. So 2 whole skeins, and then I cracked open that 3rd skein of yarn. I don't know if I knit this second or the small size, if I could have gotten away with just 2 skeins. But you know, I'm going to try it if I can. This yarn is relatively inexpensive. It's 50 grams a skein, and I want to say that it was somewhere between $10 and $12 per skein. So this should have cost me about $35 max. I'm kind of estimating here. But if I could have gotten away with 2 skeins, it would have been $10 or $12 less than that. So I did get away with 2 skeins on the Tip Top Tank Fine. But this one I did crack into that 3rd skein, like the last row before I bound off, and then the entire collar. So I think if I knit the size small, I definitely could have done it in 2 skeins. Which if I did do that, I would just do the collar first and then knit as long as I can, which I love that idea. So I gotta go check out what colors Sami Amano comes in, what other colors I have to have another top in. Maybe purple. Who knows? Maybe I'll be wild and do a crazy color. So I'm leaving for Greece tomorrow. I will be back in the last weekend of September, hopefully with a new video. I don't know what that will be, but we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is KnitCheek. And subscribe if you want to make sure you see that next video go up. But until next time, bye!